Oh shit, what the fuck? What am I doing, bro? Jesus, man. I'm just walking into enemies, bro. I'm gonna blame that on chat. Do the Panther Cave in Aladdin. I don't wanna. Alien 3 on Mega Drive. I saw AVGN review Alien 3.
I don't know what happened.
I think I saw Alien 3 was AVGN, right?
I'm sorry, but he's probably...
It looked like one of those games that I remember he was describing that you can't walk too far ahead or can't walk too fast because enemies just appear.
Okay.
Really annoying.
Jill and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
Right. Gentleman's reset number 2.
Chris, take care.
Can I do a Sly Stallone impersonation? I can. But when I do it, Grey Fox, I look like I have a problem and it might get me cancelled. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm like getting at? I look like I'm probably imitating that I have some form of problem, and I do that impression way too well to be accepted on Twitch. Same as why I don't do Forrest Gump impressions, because I'm very, very good at making it look as if I got a problem. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's like a weird talent I have. We played the other day and died within minutes. I haven't really played anything like the last few days, like new. Although I have finally got some footage now, which I recorded, which I'm going to make into a video. So we're going to have a sequel being made to my my commentary version of Resident Evil 2 Remake, Leon First, No Save No Damage. I'm going to do a commentary version of Claire Second on hardcore. So look out for that. He's got some nerve damage, yeah. He's got like a condition where his mouth kind of does that slope thing. And funnily enough, like one of the guys who was in like the Rocky reboot or something, Milo Ventimiglia or something, he was in Heroes. He has the similar thing as well. Yo, Frismo, thank you for a 100 bits. Thank you for the Bampy bitch. Much love. Much love indeed. Appreciate you. Yes, and what Wardy said. And very, very graciously censored. How the hell did Tropic Thunder get made? Is Tropic Thunder, like, acceptable now? I don't know. I think he was born with it. I think it was a bit of Maybelline, you know? Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. AIDS is now funny. To be fair, like, I call games like AIDS all the time. And I'm like, should I carry on saying that? But you know what? There's loads of different things that, like, we're probably all saying now that, like, in 10 years' time, they'll be like, you can't say that. There'll be things like, they'll just change the rules. They'll just change the goalposts. And then I'll get cancelled in, like, 10 years' time. So that's fucking great, isn't it? Looked like he got backlash for how he acted. If he did that in the movie today.
Oh, no!
I get what you mean. Yeah, you know, on the plus side, Cliffhanger's a great movie. I really enjoyed Cliffhanger.
Bravo team.
Yes, I'm Rebecca.
Yeah, it was
Rebecca
never out of
Chambers.
hatred.
I'm a newcomer. I just joined the Stars Bravo team last month.
That's the one you can't use.
I'm really sorry.
I had someone follow
Are you
me
all
before
right?
with that name, with that word in their name, and I didn't know how to broach the situation, so I had to ask if I could call them something else,
Well,
which is
because the
in turn
helicopter
then
made a forced landing,
a tricky situation
I
because
just
you're
ran
then
into this house anyway, but
segregating that person from being able to call them what their actual username is, but at the same time it's like, yo, it's kind of an offensive username.
Good you're here.
Yes, sir.
Thing is, some people take offense to it, some people don't.
But it's strange. I serviced the helicopter recently, but something went wrong with the engine.
It's already
It was
a
such a
prison
short
planet for
flight.
words. Some people didn't like it, but you weren't supposed to take it seriously. Well, yeah, it was a comedy movie, you know? I mean, some of the things that have been said on South Park, I imagine, they're probably, like,
Well,
very, very,
what should I do now?
you know, not okay.
If you go out to search for the other members, how about letting me come with you?
Can't smoke in restaurants or airplanes, I know, right?
All right.
The world is a different world.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. I have to prepare something.
Yeah, that's
Would
fair,
you like to go
Ninja.
ahead?
And that's the thing, everyone's got, like, a different story. You don't know what, like, is going on in someone else's life, so some things may be, like, triggering to other people, and that's why I say always err on the side of caution. I don't think it's ever, you know, unfortunately it is sometimes said, like, in hatred, like, words and stuff are said in hatred, or, you know, just trolling or whatever, but I think just be respectful of other people's wishes and other people's potential needs. And that's all it's about. It's all about, you know, don't spread negative vibes for the sake of it, because that makes you a scrote. Snooky's life lesson of the day: don't be a scrote. Ricochet is another great action movie. I've not seen that one, Grey Fox. Tell me about it. The thing is, Wardy, this whole, like, thing you're saying about, like, getting offended by every little thing fad will hopefully have gone away. Maybe. It's hard to predict, but I think the whole reason why, like, it's blown up in over the few years, and I think in some cases, yeah, I agree, some things need to have more light shed on them and more awareness, which the internet and social media is more or less single-handedly, like, responsible for spreading that awareness. It's when people use that platform as a way of sort of elevating their own status.
It's me, Chris.
They'll use a topic or a certain, like, thing to either get likes or views or clicks, and then it becomes more than just
It's the
a
Moonlight
moral thing.
Sonata.
Then, you know, it's not just trying to spread, like,
Can
you know,
you play?
a moral or a quality sort of message. It's it becomes a bit more sinister. Elvira's here for the scrote. Yo, Johnny Bampy Beard. What about Snooky's scrote? Johnny's scrote is going to be on this channel on Saturday. Did you know that? Johnny and Monster, we're going to be racing. I need to win this one, Johnny. I need to win this one, bro. I'm two down. I'm two down out of the randomizer races, so we need a Shogunate dub, don't we? Lithgow is an awesome bad guy, but he's also a great family man in Harry and the Hendersons. Do you remember that? Do you remember that Bigfoot
Chris,
movie with John
may I
Lithgow?
practice for a while?
See? Just relax and play.
You can't let me win this one. What if I say please? What if I just say please and just give you, like, the puppy dog eyes? I think that would be okay, right? Harry and the Henderson was awesome. I barely remember it. Harry and the Hendersons was a great movie. I've never seen it. Yeah, it's a fun movie, to be fair. I remember watching it on VHS back in the day. I got it on DVD somewhere in the attic. But yeah, guys, go check out Johnny Beard. Go follow him. We're going to be racing on Saturday, the Resident Evil Biorand trilogy. Johnny, Monster the Mash, and myself. So it's going to be a Welsh team up. We're going to be doing the same seed. So usually we do a different seed just to, like, for a bit more carnage and unpredictability and chaos, but we're going to do exactly the same seed this time, so that's why I'm going to win. I'm going to win this time for that very reason. Because they're going to be like, no, Snooky, it's too hard. I can't do it. I can't do it, Snooky. And I'm going to be like, no, we're doing it, baby. I don't know why the Welsh guys turned into Arnold then. Alf was popular. You know what? I don't think Alf was very popular in the UK. Does anyone from the UK remember watching Alf? At least when was Alf like kind of a thing? Was it before my time? Maybe it was before my time. Kill a few people, you're a murderer. Kill millions, you're a conqueror. Go figure. John Lithgow was also in Santa Claus the movie. Do you remember that? He played a bad guy in that. So much accent. Ninja, take care. Catch you when you get back, lovely. Yo, Lightus, hi. Isn't Predator playing Bigfoot? What? He was also Lord Farquaad, he was. Okay, let's all just think of John Lithgow movies now. This started because we mentioned Cliffhanger. But yeah, he played a bastard in Santa Claus the movie. He was like a he was like a corporate businessman, and he didn't care about like if the toys had defects and stuff. He just wanted to turn over a profit. Yo, Lizzie! Lovely, Lizzie. Nearly 2 years, let's freaking go. Hi! Thank you so much for 23 months. Guys, go check out lovely Luna Lizzie. Just celebrated 3 years on Twitch. Awesome, awesome accomplishment. You're killing it. I'm proud of you. And you're amazing. Did Silent Hill 2 on Dance Pad. I think that's a pretty, you know, a pretty mean feat right there. I want to get one of those dance pads, but I think I just need a bigger space. I need more space. I got so much stuff crammed into this room. But yeah, guys, go check out Luna Lizzie. She's awesome. And Sexy Henry, hello. Henry the Sexy. It's good to see you. I'm aiming for no resets now. If I get hit again in this run, I always seem to get hit in like RE1. I think it's because it's like the first run of the day. And yeah, I just make mistakes. But after that then, we'll if we get hit, I'll just move on to RE2 and we'll do it that way. We'll just switch it. We'll just switch RE1 to the end, you know? Some people have said, why don't you play RE3 first? Because that's the one that's the most trolly, but it's not too bad. It's just, I was very unlucky. This one I seem to have like a problem with for some reason. Probably because it's an easy run and I'm just complacent with it. I don't know why. Henry left Lizzie a follow. Let's go. Henry, that's the best decision you've made all day. Do you know that? That's probably the best decision you've made. And I'm proud. Used a PS2 one, a converter for it. Used to be with PC and downloaded Lilipad. It was awful to set up, but you did a great job. I was like, you know, I was very busy over the weekend, so couldn't really like stop in a lot. But from what I saw, it looked incredible. I was so proud to see it. I know that sounds like kind of maybe a weird, like to say like proud. Like I don't mean to sound like condescending or anything, but I just was. It's just nice to see like how well you're doing. You saw the Gravedigger clip. Bollocks, wasn't it? It was an absolute bollocks state of affairs. I can't believe the Game Master resort to cheap tactics to try and win. Like, bro, you know, it's only a game. You know, you can just not be a scrote. But the next, like, couple of days then, Matt DeRocco was on his 12th and final run of his God run, his Immortal run. He got screwed over on RE3 as well, but it was RE3 Remake. And that was just bad luck because the he suddenly caught fire stun and that allowed Clock Tower Nemi to grab him, and it's a one-hit kill. So very bad luck. But it's the, you know, the nature of the game, and you just continue. You keep calm and carry on. You're dead. Yo, Chris, hello. Look at this cunt. GG's on the, what's it called? The Dragon Ball Z game earlier. I need to play that. I need to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I have it on PS4. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, but I have not played it. And seeing Chris play that earlier, I was like, ooh.
Chris!
I was like, go on then. Aislan, hello. Did you miss streams? I was away for like 5 days. It's weird because I tend to stream like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But if I take, for example, a Saturday off and a Wednesday off, it's just a longer break. And that's exactly what I did. I had like a 5-day break because I had the Saturday off and the Wednesday off. So Saturday was off because I wasn't feeling very well. I'm okay now. And Wednesday was because I had like a load of appointments and things to do. You gotta go, Elvira. No worries. Take your time. Gotta get your package.
Oh, that was great.
Elvira's gonna be coming back with a nice package. Go on. No one do anything. Yeah, Elvira's got a sword now, so no one misbehave. Otherwise, Elvira's gonna spank you with a sword. RE3R always seems to be the problem child. RE3R is the sperm that should have been wiped in the curtains. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, that's all I'm gonna say on the matter. The sperm that shouldn't have seen the light of day. Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. I think I just like, maybe I just like burnt myself out a little bit, like between, you know, streaming and my day job and just trying to maintain some form of IRL balance. I always do it. We've all done it, haven't we? We all seem to do it. But you just got to take those days. What I need to get better at doing is planning, when to take rest days, instead of having to get to the point where I need to cancel. So it might be a case of where I just for the time being step down to like doing 3 streaming days a week, because I work 3 days and I stream 3 days, so I'm like part-time work, part-time streaming. If I do the full 4 days streaming, then I'm literally like 0 days without like a chill, if you know what I mean, without any like kind of like rest. So, yeah. Take off your shirt, now she's gone. I mean, I could, but then she'll just be summoned back into the chat. But yeah, I do need to play that that Kakarot game. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. It's still unknown yet, Lizzie. I'm hoping to. I'm really hoping to come, and I don't see why not. I haven't got a ticket yet. That's the only thing. So it's going to be a very last minute thing. It's based on a number of factors. So I had a bit of drama trying to cover my shifts in work for going to see Trivium next week. So I'm going on Monday to Bristol and coming back on Tuesday, and obviously Monday and Tuesday are days that I work. So I think I've managed to like sort it out where the one day is going to be holiday now, but the second day I might have to do a shift swap, and I don't know if I'm going to be working either the Friday or the Saturday to make up for it. So that's why it's a little bit unknown at current. So as soon as I know, I'll update to everyone. But if I can get down there on the Saturday, I'd love to do that. Yeah, booking holiday system is so weird in my place. Like I booked September for Trivium and Insomnia back in, well, months and months ago, and they declined it. And so I'm like, well, I need to figure something out. Oh yeah, the Cardiff meetup. Isn't that in October? Is that next month, dude? That's gonna be very nice. The last one was good, although towards the end I can't really remember anything. I can remember being in like a pub with Monster, Johnny, and like most of the other people, except like I was just absolutely just demolished. I was very, very tipsy. But it was a good time. Yeah, Halloween weekend, nice. I gotta check my holidays, see if I booked off Halloween. I tend to try and book off Halloween. But you listen to this, guys. I got Christmas booked off, and in my line of work, it's one of those jobs where the Christmas period is kind of like busy, so it's really tough to get time off. I got like 3 weeks off. I was like, oh fuck, maybe that's why they don't want me to have any holidays elsewhere. So guys, I'm gonna be doing loads of Santa Claus streams. Someone say Halloween. Sleepy knows a thing or two about Halloween. Sleepy knows a thing or two about pumpkins, guys. Did I have any of that green shit drink? More than likely. If it was put in front of me, Johnny, more than likely, my friend. Fuck them, chaps. Have your time off. That's rules. That's rules to live by. Exactly. Oh, Black Ram Gaming coming in with a toxic waste. Right in my ass. Okay, I'll do that for you momentarily, my good sir. Yeah, Sleepy, just get on a plane and come to Cardiff, and let's party. Let's party with Sleepy and the Pumpkin crew. Uh-oh, Cutie Pie has yeeted MCR for use of illicit Carlos emotes, I can imagine. You've been saving up for the toxic waste, you've been saving your points. What would you do if I just didn't do it? And I'm like, haha, I got your points now. I got your points now. I would never do that, but I'm tempted. Yo, and Urkamus. Hello, good sir. Urkamus, how are you doing lately, man? Are you still smashing through RE1? I wish you'd stream earlier for me, bro. I think it's really selfish that you live in another time zone and you got to stream at like normal hours for you, because it's really inconvenient for me. I don't get my Urkamus fix. Although I did hear your lovely voice when I was lurking in Chaos's birthday stream. There's a switch. It's really powerful. This one is, by the way, red grape. I need to get like a Van Damme dance emote. Feeling. This just makes me want to watch Kickboxer. I just want to watch Kickboxer. So good today. Okay, let me get that toxic waste feel. I could have done it and I could have said I just did it while Van Damme was on the screen, but that would have made me a complete scrote. So, Venusaur? Yo, Venusaur. What's going on? It's no coincidence that as soon as I see Venusaur, I start making jizz faces. That's no coincidence. I'm always doing it while the clip is playing. This is why I've had to put it in front of my camera, because that's what exactly I'm doing. Distracting you of all the swagger. Damn, dude. And it's either the swagger or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 quotes, dude. I challenge Master Shredder. Nice. That was easy. Yeah, a little too easy. You found a funny TikTok of the first TMNT movie? Well, send it over to me, you son of a bitch. Leo responds, Splinter. It is zoom in on Splinter saying over and over again, I need it. Yeah, a little too rare. That's one of my favorite quotes. Oh, do you love the Yarny redeems, Lizzie? I just love Arnold, and I just want him in the channel every which way I can. Do you know what meme I really want, Venusaur, but I don't know if it's acceptable or not? Do you remember much about the first movie? I know you say you love the second one, but do you remember like the first movie much? So there's a bit where you remember it? Do you remember the bit where the Foot Clan they confront April O'Neil and they say, "I deliver a message," and he holds out his hand and it's nothing in his hand, and she just and he just slaps her in the face and he's just like, "Shut it." It's like, what kind of a message is that? I deliver a message. Shut it. Oh, it was so cool. It was savage, man. That Foot Clan member's a fucking asshole. Standing in my way. Oh, yeah, baby. This could be quite weird, though. Okay, we got him. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Thank you for that memorable scene. I deliver a message. Shut it. Yeah, I don't know. I find that scene, like, funny because it's just so stupid. Why did he need to just be such an arsehole and just open his hand with nothing in it and then just slap her? I'm like, that's unacceptable, bro. How, so you could have just said, "I'm gonna kidnap you now. I'm gonna take you to the Foot Clan right now." But no, I deliver a message. Poosh, shut it. I can't open that link right now, Venusaur, unfortunately, but I can check it out after this run. I can't open videos mid-run, unfortunately. He was sending me a message. That movie was dark. It did have dark moments, didn't it? It was very dark for some moments. MCR says, Cero's day job is a sniper. Yeah, Cero literally doesn't fuck around when it comes to Carlos. You don't mess around with Carlos, boo. You'll send it again later. Or you could send it to me in DMs, and I can, if you like, I can do it whenever then, in between runs. Entirely up to you, sexy. Okay, this guy's being weird. Stop being weird. Hi, Glove Save. Welcome in. Was that the message? Shredder slapped him. And then he passed it on. Man, he was doing pretty well for someone who's been slapped by Shredder. Having said that, if he was slapped by Super Shredder, that would have had to have been a quick slap because Super Shredder is on the screen for about approximately 2 seconds. Whatever you want, Toots. Toots. Princess. I got you. I got you, Retro. I got that one, bro. I got that one, you son of a bitch. Cricket? Cricket? You gotta know what a crumpet is to play cricket. Daria, hello. Daria Argento. How are we doing? I love reminiscing about old movies and stuff. It's just something very nostalgic and very, you know, familiar and warming about like thinking about your favorite movies from when you were a kid. And sometimes it's needed as well, because like lately, guys, I've been going down a rabbit hole. I've been watching a lot of like true crime documentaries, and some of it is dark. You know, you watch that stuff before bed and it's like nightmare fuel. So sometimes you need to like watch something, you know, nice, or reminisce about something nice. Yeah, I've been watching like old true crime shit on YouTube, or like creepy stuff, you know? So I've only got myself to blame. Thank you for redeeming nothing, by the way, Chris. If you redeem nothing, enough points, it'll redeem something, right? You've played too many, like, Kojima games or something. You're just getting trolled, bro. You had a zombie dream where you were Jill, but not really. Yeah, so some of my dreams are like so bizarre and peculiar. I keep dreaming that I'm getting like sort of followed by like a dead decomposing fish, but like not followed in the sense of like it's walking around. It's just like everywhere I turn, in each like every path I turn, and in all the doorways, there's always this dead decomposing fish. And apparently it has meanings, but it's a reoccurring dream. So yeah, a dead fish sounds scary. It's, yeah, scary and stinky. Welsh girl, yo, hello. Thank you for the 50 happy bits, and thank you for the belated happy birthday. No worries, no worries. I get what it's like. It's busy times, but hope you're doing well, Welsh girl. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. It was a great birthday. We had so much fun, like playing Mario Kart and stuff, and having a few people in the VC. You have a reoccurring dream where you're crossing the street but in slow motion for some reason. Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. So when you don't make it, do you wake up? And when you do make it, do you wake up? I'm intrigued now. You got me hooked. This is like a cliffhanger. But yeah, it's almost like everywhere I turn, this dead fish, and it's getting more and more decomposed every time I look at her. And it'll be either in a doorway, or if I go like to wash the dishes or something, it'll be in the sink. It's just there. I can't avoid it. It's a very peculiar dream. I got a strange mind, guys. You die, so you wake up. It's a bit like when, you know, if you try and have a pee while you're sleeping, you either pee or you wake up. Sometimes both. OBS crashed on you and stopped you in your tracks. OBS being BS again. You know, I had an entire saga that would rival a Dragon Ball Z fight with OBS. So I don't envy you whatsoever. OBS is literally the bane of my life. I think we're through the most bollocks now, but yeah, it do be like that. Sometimes you have dreams of being back in school again. Ooh, interesting. That'd be a nightmare for me. I fucking hated school. But I'm doing good, Welsh girl. I had a couple of days off. We've had about 5 days off or something. So I'm feeling rested, rejuvenated. We got a PB of 1 hit in this God run last week. I got robbed right at the very end in Resident Evil 3 by the Gravedigger because he decided to tank a hit that he shouldn't have tanked. So I got cheated. So I cried for 5 days, and now I'm back. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some remakes because I don't want to burn myself out doing the OGs all week. I mean, yeah, the OBS Snooki versus OBS. Last time on OBS, Snooki Ball S. Your OBS doesn't update. OBS updates are scary, man. They're scarier than receiving brown envelopes in the mail. That's how scary OBS updates are. That's how much like my heart stops. It's like receiving a brown envelope. And if you don't know, I don't know if it's just a UK thing, but brown envelopes usually signify you're probably gonna have to pay for something. Usually like your tax is due, or is some form of some badness. Most letters come in like white envelopes. Oh, I was ready to full-on rage quit.
The roots of it are in the basement.
Out of Twitch. I was full-on like, I don't know if I can even stream anymore. That's how bad it was, believe me.
Take this file with you.
But I troubleshooted everything from bottom to top. Everything, went through everything. The only thing I didn't do was hardware. So luckily it didn't get to that point. But my God, I was insufferable to a lot of people because I was constantly asking about like, okay, do you know anything about this tech issue? Do you know anything about this? Do you know anything about that? But it's just because I'm so tenacious and so like determined if I set my mind to something to get it fixed. It's like, you know, it goes back to, you know, these no damage runs. This is why I do them, because I fixate on them, and then once I get them done, I feel good. but I suffer along the way. But yeah, I update everything, and I think that's a bit of like foolishness on my part, because I need to, like, I'm curbing it back a little bit, but oops, in my mind I'm kind of the mindset that updating means new and improved, but it doesn't always mean that, does it? It means new, but probably maybe not as well tested and probably less compatible with everything else I have on my PC. See, me being a console boy for the majority of my life, learned the hard way. Console is easy, especially back in the 90s. You just put the cartridge in. The most maintenance you'd have to do is maybe give the cartridge a blow. But even that apparently wasn't very good for the cartridges, because you're getting all moisture in there into the connectors or whatever. Will Snooky fix his tech issues in time for the stream? Find out today on Snooky Shogun. And then cue the music. Hell yeah. Like, I think that would make it quite an intriguing show. I'd watch it. I'd watch it if it wasn't about me, because I'd be like, yo, there's someone else out there who's having like as bad luck with tech that I am. I think this is definitely something I need in my life. But I learned a lot. That's the thing as well. I've learned a great deal from, you know, troubleshooting so much. And the rewarding thing about that is I've been able to help other people. I know that sounds super cliche and stupid, but like I've been able to help other people with their tech issues, because I'm like, yo, I know exactly what you're going through. I know exactly what I've seen that issue. So come with me if you want to live. I literally like show up like Arnold, and I reach my hand out and I'm like, come with me if you want to live. So yeah, OBS, Welsh girl. Yeah, I feel your pain. I nearly went to Streamlabs OBS. I was tempted to go back to Slobs. Or Twitch Studio. I don't even know what that is, but is anyone here familiar with Twitch Studio? Using graphics updates from February because everything since breaks things. Yeah, imagine an ideal world where just updates didn't break things and they just did their job of making things better. Because in my mind, update means new and improved and better. But no, not anymore. Oh, the tech issues I had were full on like saga. It was like the Boo saga. There was just no end in sight. But I managed to get the upper hand. But it did like entail like blowing up the world like once. Yeah, it's Twitch versions of Streamlabs or OBS. Yeah, I don't know a lot about it though. I wonder if there's many people who use it. You know, in my mind, like if I wasn't familiar with OBS and I was just starting streaming for the first time, I'd think, okay, Twitch have got their own sort of streaming thing, so that would make sense to use it, right? Because it seems like less, you know, you don't have to worry about using another external third party or anything. I hate that fight with all my might. It's so tense, that fight, because the acid is like unpredictable for whatever reason. Sometimes he'll do a couple of little dribbles out of his little tentacle, and then sometimes he won't.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
So much for him.
Twitch Studio was actually quite nice.
Of the problem.
Oh, you use Streamlabs OBS? Yeah, I used that for a bit when I first started streaming, but I switched over to OBS.
Really?
For better or for worse. OBS has more functionality, you can do more things.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
But OBS is great, like if you're starting off, I guess it's easier to use, I think.
Chris, this is Richard's radio. We received communication from
Simple,
Brad
and you
Courtyard
went done.
a little while ago, but
Yeah,
he was
it's
still
definitely a good
flying
like
around in the sky. He obviously
just
couldn't
sort of
hear our
general
voices.
streaming
his
software.
radio is
I'm very much a perfectionist, and I like to do loads of different things that you can't do
I
on
see. Understood.
on
I'll keep it.
Streamlabs.
We should somehow let Brad know we're here.
Yo, thank you, Welsh Girl. I appreciate that. I saw that Garrox got his first ever no damage run,
At the
so it was
pharmaceutical room I
good to
found a
see.
little while
I
ago.
love to see
I
it.
think I will be able to make something.
And it got accepted and verified by Team Hitless already, so yeah, he needs to get his next one out now.
I'm glad you're safe.
OBS doesn't use. Oh yeah. To be fair, I find sometimes my OBS can use a bit of resources, but it all depends like how many browser sources you get, which it makes sense. You know, if you've got more browser sources active, then the more it's going to use. But then I think, yeah, Streamlabs generally as a whole does take more resources.
Exactly.
Yeah, Garrox got his RE2 remake
Jill?
Leon A run.
Aren't you with Jill?
I'm sorry.
Streamlabs OBS was way too intensive on your PC. Are you on a single PC setup, Sneevil?
While we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I want to get into a dual PC setup, but I think that would just blow my mind.
Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy.
You know, play an
If we stay
RE4
here,
remake
all of
on
us will end up dead.
20 FPS.
What should we do, Wesker?
We have to
While
complete
streaming.
this mission. Whether we escape
Single
or stay
PC.
and look for Jill, we don't have many bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves.
I think like the next big
still in
upgrade
trouble.
for me is either go to
Chris,
dual
there
PC
are a lot of locked rooms
or get a
in
new
that
chair,
house.
because this chair,
Check
my
them
god,
out
it hurts my
one more
ass.
time.
I need like an
There
ergonomic
must be a
office
place
chair
to
or
hide
something,
safe.
because this chair sucks.
I'll look around the house a little more.
Dual PC is end goal.
Okay.
Let's get going.
I want a bigger nap I just read Evil Land's message as I said that. I want a bigger nap, Evil Land. Hey, evil sexy bastard. I want a bigger desk. I think that's also a goal. But I need a bigger like streaming room, so that would entail me having to move everything to another room, which I guess is doable, but I kind of like the way everything is set up at the moment in here. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I could just go and try and change everything, but then I will hate it then if I do it and I don't like it, and then I gotta put it all back. So I'm just sticking as I am for a moment. You'll be in my chair, Skip? I bet Skip would like buy this chair that I'm using on eBay, wouldn't you? If I put this chair on eBay, I bet Skip would be like first bidder and last bidder. Oh yeah, to be fair, a standing desk seems really cool. I know a few streamers who use them, and they had them in like one of the workplaces I used to be in, and they were pretty cool, especially like, you know, if you have like back trouble and stuff and you can't like stand or sit for like long periods of time. Only thing with me is, as some of you may know, I'm rather a long individual, so you know it'll just be like a very high desk, a nice 6'4" desk. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, blessings be to Evan. Yeah, exactly, Welsh Girl. It takes all the pressure off. You know, you can just use one PC to play the game and one PC to stream it, which I think is great. You know, it could even be a laptop, I guess, if you wanted. I thought about getting it like a laptop, but you know, we'll see. I am a giant. Yes, I am literally a shaved version of Chewbacca from Star Wars. Lizzie knows, because of insomnia. Long Welshie. Facebook Marketplace, £50 bargain. Lizzie loves a Facebook bargain. Yo, and Buster, you legend. What's going on, dude? Hello to you. Buster Nut in this house. Hope you're having a magical day. These hunters are a pain. They're very much run killers for me. Not so much the ones that don't jump. The ones that do jump are a bit of a run killer for me, so I may be like a bit more hyper-focused. Yeah, Lizzie, like, I think you are a full, like, nearly a foot and a half shorter than me. Lizzie is fun size, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. I think I'm like, I quite like my height. I think I'm tall and like, you know, tall and elegant. I think any taller and I'd be tall and freaky, you know? I'd be tall and people would be just like looking at me like I'm in a circus. I'm doing good, Buster. I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to get back into some no damage routine. I've been chilling for the last few days, recovering after feeling a bit unwell on the end of last week. So yeah, all good, my friend. All good, my buddy. 5'1", fun-sized. Go on then. Go on then, you cheap tat. Mini PCs. Yo, you know what, Welsh Girl? I've never heard of what a mini PC is. I'm assuming it's just, that's what it is. It's just like a small little PC. But I mean, if it's powerful enough just to run OBS, you can keep like your current PC, depending how good it is, like in terms of GPU and stuff, you know, to play your games. Because I think my PC is more than good enough to run pretty much most games at like max, but you do that alongside streaming, and then you've got to like tone down the graphics on the games because you can't run OBS and the games at such high quality. This is why streamers that do run games on max tend to have a dual PC setup. But then obviously with the dual PC setup, in my opinion, that comes double the problems that could go wrong. So that scares me ever so slightly. And also, my room gets warm enough as it is with one PC. Imagine 2 PCs, man. I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be like a fried chicken nugget. Elegant people like condiments. I'm going to beg to differ, Luna Lizzie. Luna Lizzie, I can't believe this. This is mutiny in the Shogunate right now. Welsh Girl is under 5'6". You shrunk! Imagine shrinking. Like, imagine if that happens to me and like next time Lizzie sees me at Insomnia, I'm like shorter than Lizzie. Can you imagine that? Like no one says anything. Like no one like acknowledges it or anything, except like I am just like slightly shorter than Lizzie. Mini Snooky. Then I'll definitely buy a mini PC. Because it'll just like it'll be mine. It'll be a full-size PC to me. High quality for OG. Yeah, OG RE games and Dino Crisis 3. Exactly. I want to play Dino Crisis 3 on ×12 settings on the emulator. Does that make me crazy? Maybe it does. But you know, we've all got our kinks. Okay. Lizzie's laughing so much now while cooking dinner. Yeah, that'll be me later as I'm like, you know, I'll just make sure I boil all my food now so I just shrink from the steam. That's my plan. That's actually an end goal. The dual PC end goal is just it's just a facade. The real goal is to actually get shorter. But condiments are still no. Having said that, I do, like I say, Nando's Piri Piri medium sauce. I had some of that the other day with some Hunter's chicken, and it was very good. It was very good. Although it gave me hiccups because it was too spicy. I like spicy food, but I just can't handle it. No one mentioned the witch's curse to Snooky. The witch's curse? To be fair, Welsh Girl, today's like quite a nice temperature. I mean, what is it, 13 degrees? I got socks on today. Normally, like, if it's really warm, and this might freak people out, but like, I don't always wear socks when I'm streaming. Does anyone take any offense to that? Does anyone find that peculiar? I know some people just wouldn't be without socks, but I quite like freeing my feet. I think it's quite liberating and I feel nice. And I never showed you. I'd probably shown at some point, like, the feet. They'd probably been in view at some point. The chat went very quiet when it happened. Venusaur takes great offense. Venusaur's like, I challenge. You really ever wear socks? Yeah, see, I've always been of the mind that, you know, your feet can regulate a lot of your overall body temperature. So if you're warm, go barefooted. In fact, there was someone I knew who used to, in the summer, actually sit with their feet in a bowl of ice, and it used to cool them down at all times. Lucid Nation, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention, by the way, I don't know if this is still the case. Yeah, guys, we hit over 2,300 on Twitch, so let's go.
2,300 people in the sexy Shogunate. Oh, yeah.
I know, isn't that crazy? 2.5k next, I think. Sorry, I'm just being greedy, but that's pretty poggy-woggy, I think. Thank you for the GGs. Yo, and Lopin84, thank you for the follow as well. Yo, we got a follow train going. Much love. Much love to you. Glove Slave says, you hate socks only when you have to. Got you. Socks off improves your gameplay. Well, I got my socks on today, boss, so let's see how we fare. And Nat, hello. I'm feeling so much better, thank you, lovely. How are you doing today, Nat? Yeah, I'm feeling like a million times better. I think I just got burnt out and I was feeling a bit run down, but oh, much better now. Unless this fucking guy hits me. And then I'm ill again. Good. I live to tell another tale. Also, Nat, did you see that One Piece series on Netflix yet? I have mentioned it at the start of the stream, but I'm just overwhelmed by how much I'm enjoying it. It's a scary time to be a live action anime fan, because I'm not a live action anime fan and I'm scared. I've watched 2 episodes and I don't hate it. My prediction yesterday, my exact words were, I predict that it's a 3.5 out of 10. Last time I checked on IMDb, it's got an 8.9 out of 10, which is nuts, which is absolutely crazy. So it looks like it's actually a fairly good series from what the early reviews. I think at the time it was like 1,200 user reviews, but the critic reviews haven't come in. I know IGN gave it a 6 out of 10. I wish my controller would stop fucking disconnecting. IGN give it a 6, but you know, that's just the only proper review I've seen. You don't have Netflix, but you check it out. Yeah, just, you know, do as the One Piece series inspires and just become a pirate. That's all you need to do. A new McDonald's has opened down the road. That's your tea sorted. Go on, then. That's dangerous as well, only, but go on, then. You know, fast food places opening up, like, way too close is a blessing and a curse. If it's on Netflix, it'll get better, and then they'll cancel it at its best. Yeah, Netflix love doing that. That's Netflix's favorite thing to do. Ooh. But yeah, 2 episodes in, and I didn't want to gouge my eyes out, so I honestly thought, by the looks of the trailer and everything, I thought this is going to be horrendous. Reason being is, live action adaptations that try to be anime and like look anime, like the character models, the characters in the series, the actors are dressed like they are One Piece cosplayers, but obviously it's like on a higher budget and higher production level. and they've remained really faithful to the OG like series, like your manga, the original source material. So, which is good. Normally they go in the other direction and try and make it more, you know, unique to live action, because I think personally not all things in anime can be converted to live action, at least without it being authentic. But I don't know. I didn't hate it. It's so far so good. I might be eating my words tomorrow after I binge the last 6 episodes. Who knows? But I'm going to give it a damn good go. Yo, appreciate you, Barry. Have a good night. Have a good rest, my friend. And much love to you. Take care, dude. Take care. You filthy animal. Sail the 7 seas with a rum and a pirate hat, exactly, only. Where's the Snooki TV show? Can you imagine that? That would probably be like an 18 plus rated TV show, I reckon. I think that would definitely have like some kind of warning on it. It's the book and the crank I need, right? Yeah, it would definitely have some kind of health warning at the start of the series if they made one about me. Mando Shep give 8 out of 10. Yeah, see, I don't know if I'd rate it like quite as highly as that, but I've only watched 2 episodes. But like, for someone who was expecting like a 3.5 out of 10, you can imagine I'm very, very pleasantly surprised. Evil Land's got a cute little peepee. Go on, Evil. We'll give it a cont warning. What? Chris has got a weapon. The bot is too scared to measure Onis. Oni, I take that as a sign that it's just like so big that they just can't measure it. Not the first time I've heard that. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. License to bludgeon. God, I wish this eye would stop twitching. Maybe I'm drinking too much caffeine. You know, as I've just slurped down the rest of my sneak energy drink. But then having said that, like, there's people who drink like 2 or 3 of those in a day. And I'll drink like 1 like every other day. So maybe I'm just like weird. And I'm too scared to like Google what twitching eye means. Like if you had a twitching eye for like a long period of time. Because he'll probably just turn around and be like, you have 3 weeks to live. That's a typical like Google doctor sort of diagnosis right there. Too much cum in my eye, not enough. Yeah, is the answer. Yo, Welsh girl, take care. Thank you so much for the good luck, and I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in and with the belated birthday messages as well. Much love to you. Guys, go follow Welsh girl 83. It's awesome. Plays a lot of survival horror as well. Classic survival horror. Google is sometimes the best as doctor. It definitely makes you like think. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, if I continue doing this, maybe I will die. Noted. Guys, this is kind of crazy. I didn't even pay attention to what I was just doing in this run. I just suddenly ended up here. Oh, Welsh girl with a parting gift right there. Just think, yo, you're going to head out, but let's just make Snooki make some faces first. Okay. All right, then. We've got a strawberry toxic waste. Is that cool? Is that cool? You haven't got a choice.
Who is it? Is someone there?
You cut down on a red wall.
Double crosser? What did he mean by that?
Nice flavor. Mmm. I'd give that. I'd give that an 8. Buggy looks ridiculous in the series. Well, Chris, I hate to break it to you, my dude, but he's a fucking clown. He is going to look ridiculous. What did you expect him to look like? He looks ridiculous in the anime series, dude. In an anime series where he says chop, chop, fucking cannon or whatever. So, like a sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to demolish you then, Chris. I just went on the complete offensive then, a tirade towards Chris. It felt nice at the time, dude. I do feel bad for it now, but it did feel nice at the time. I like abusing you guys. Not like a demented clown they got from a dollar store, you cunt. A dollar store. He's American now as well, Chris. Yo, Dylan the villain, thank you. Hopefully we got this, my friend. As long as the chimeras don't get me, I'll be happy. I'll be most pleased by that. But Dylan, I hope you're having a great day. Actually, I hope Black Tiger doesn't get me. I forgot about Black Tiger. Shit. We believe. Oh, Chris, I thought I'd forgotten about that. Chris, I am disgusted in you. I can't even believe you said that with a straight face, man. You're disgusting. You got to go to jail. You need to seriously go to jail, Chris. I'm not even joking. Do you want me to tell the chat, or are you going to tell the chat, Chris? Because I don't think there's any redeeming what you said. Seriously, there's no fucking redemption. Probably the worst thing I've ever witnessed anyone say in my life. Is better than every single Resident Evil film or animation. That's heavy, dude. That is heavy. That is like... I feel like someone has literally just like parked a bus on my chest. Dragon Ball Evolution is a crime. Like, should be punishable by death. The makers of that movie have just hurt and scarred so many Dragon Ball fans. Good gracious. Thank you, Lizzie. Yeah, that's a cool like little strat we got for Black Tiger. I've known about that strat for a while where you bait him to shoot the acid off, but I didn't like doing it because it requires like inputs. But last time when we tried to shoot Black Tiger 3 times, which is what I'd normally do, he somehow managed to hit us, so it's a rare little glitch, so we just decided to do it like that now. Hey, Zach Malone. We missed Tweaks a Geek saying that Dragon Ball Evolution is better than any of the Resident Evil movies. Dragon Ball Evolution is a rare movie that I would give like 1 out of 10, and only because I can't give lower than 1 out of 10. Street Fighter the movie is the only crime. Street Fighter the movie is a great movie. You know, a movie that goes out to entertain. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece, but it entertained. You know, look at the performances. Look at Raul Julia. Look at Van Damme as the all-American hero. It's just all the wrong ingredients put together, but it just made something quite special, I think. It's like, it's a bad movie, but I enjoy it. But Dragon Ball Evolution is like one of those movies that, you know, if I were to go to like some form of like internment camp or something, that would be like something that they'd have to play on a loop just to make sure that I don't have any joy in my life. Yeah, thank you, Yuki. I think that's what needed to be done. In fact, I think only 10 seconds was far too lenient. Nothing personal, guys. Nothing personal about if you dislike Dragon Ball Evolution. I just don't like you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, Bulma played by Emmy something or other. Yeah. Oh, that movie was so bad, Chris. I've never. I'm okay. Anyone can watch and enjoy what they like. It took a lot for me to say that. You can watch and enjoy what you want, and we each interpret media in different ways, and I won't judge, unless it's Dragon Ball Evolution. Dragon Ball Evolution is like a hemorrhoid. It's painful, and it's just disgusting. Fuck off, Yuki. Yo, and hey, Doc. How are you doing, man? Dr. Best in the house. Doc, what do you think of Dragon Ball Evolution, dude? I know Doc enjoys a little bit of anime now and again. Also, man, check out the One Piece live action series, man. I'm very pleasantly surprised. I think you may get some enjoyment out of it. Yeah, Piccolo was played by the guy who plays Spike in Buffy. And the guy who played Goku was kind of weird. Like, his motivation for trying to get, like, you know, training or something was so he could impress a girl. He could impress Chi-Chi. Well, Goku was never like that in the manga. Goku didn't even know what a girl was. He was brought up in isolation. He didn't even know. He was like, the first time he saw Bulma, he was like, yo, where's your penis? That's like how, you know, that's how he was. So it just seems very, very like out of character for Goku just to be like trying to pick up chicks, you know? I don't know. Very peculiar movie. Big fan of Dragon Ball, but that movie was bad. Goku was the worst casting ever. One Piece on Netflix is a sweet one. Yeah, Shep enjoys it. Tried to watch the original Dragon Ball series. A Bulma tried to entice child by... Yeah, literally lost interest after that scene. Yeah, the series is, I think, is very much a product of its time, and some scenes have definitely not aged very well. It's like Master Roshi. Master Roshi in the original Dragon Ball is a full-on sex pest, and wouldn't fly today. It is a literal pest. But what does Goku say though? It's like, why would I want to see your dirty old fanny or something? Dragon Ball was wild, and it still is to this day. But it's changed very much from what the original Dragon Ball was. And then Dragon Ball Evolution was just like, yo, let's just take everything that people love about Dragon Ball and bastardize it. Okay. I'll stop ranting now. I'll stop ranting and raving now. Rewatching all of Ashoka. Oh, you're watching it for the second time? Doc, are you a cybernetic organism? I need to know, because man, the amount of time that you put into streaming and then like watching series and then watching another series like back like for the second time, I just about have enough time to wipe my ass, dude. Holy fuck. I don't think Doc sleeps. Or I think Doc plugs himself in at night. Where's your plug socket, dude? Can I see your plug socket, Doc? You watch... Oh, you watch... That's a good way of doing it, to be fair. You watch stuff while doing exercise. Yuki has no hate. Or Yuki no hate. What do I think about Netflix's attempt of a One Piece live action? I enjoyed it, Glowing Goo. I'm 2 episodes in. I'm 2 episodes down, and so far, I'm enjoying it. It's very faithful to the anime. And they haven't fucked it up so far. You're wondering how fucked up you were watching the movie, calling it good. I watched Dragon Ball Evolution in the cinema, and the first time I watched it, I tried to convince myself that it was good. I was like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. And then I watched it again. I was like, oh, it is bad. It's very bad. I tell you what, guys, we'll do a watch party. We'll do a watch party in the Shogunate, Dragon Ball Evolution. I have the Blu-ray. Yes, I know, I said it. I have the Blu-ray. It's in the attic. Doc shoves AA batteries up his ass. Damn, Doc. Are they Duracell, man? They gotta be Duracell or Energizer. Doc has kids, you learn to live on low sleep. That's the hack. Is that the life hack right there? Simple as that, guys. You know, if you want more energy to get all the stuff you want to do and like watch all the series you want to watch, just have some kids. Okay. In fact, that's my plan after the stream. I'm gonna just go and have some kids. You really enjoying Ashika? I hadn't even heard of her until I watched Doc's stream and he was talking about it. And I was like, what the fuck is this series that he's talking about? And I looked it up there and I saw there was a Star Wars thing. And I've not watched a single Star Wars series. I've only watched the movies. Like I like Star Wars, but I think Star Wars needs to just stop, you know? But that's just me. I know a lot of people love it and can't get enough of Star Wars, but I was happy with episodes 1 to 6, and 7 was good, but then afterwards I was like, oh, I can't anymore. I haven't watched Mandalorian, although I've been very much told that Mandalorian is life-changing, so it may have to happen at some point. 7, 8 and 9 were bad. See, I thought 7 was very good. I actually really liked 7, even if it was just like what a lot of people say, like a kind of just a reboot or remake of episode 4. But it was enjoyable, it was fun. But 8 and 9, oh, they were so bad. It was like they could have been good, like 8 could have been good, but it just got ruined halfway through. And then 9, I was just like, this is just too stupid now. It didn't feel like Star Wars. The magic had gone. That's the way to put it. It's like Indiana Jones 5. The magic's gone. Can't remember if this zombie respawns here. Yep. They changed Luke Skywalker in his core. And more as a police 2000s thriller. Alright, Skip. Indiana Jones 5, Raiders of the Nursing Home. Well, I mean, he's like 80, isn't he? Isn't Harrison Ford 80 in that movie? Old as fuck, bro. And that's the thing. I think like a lot of these big franchises, like the studio was probably like we need to come up with another idea to make some money. Let's just do another Harrison Ford Indiana Jones. And Harrison Ford's like, oh. So, but yeah, the magic went after the, you know, the third one. The fourth one was all right, but a lot of the OG stars are old as hell. Well, yeah, what? Raiders of the Lost Ark came out, what, 81? Was it 81 it came out? And Harrison Ford is 81. Wow. And they're using Star Wars Legacy as content. The thing I don't like as well, guys, and I mean, I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts on like the way they're CGI-ing characters? So they're making like, they had like CGI Peter Cushing and stuff. I just don't know like how I feel about it. It's just, why do we need to bring back these characters all the time? Oof, that was close. Bampy is live. Hey, Lurking Cumbum. How we doing? Your horn dog. Oh. What's he doing? Alright, fuck you then. Yeah, especially when CGI faces like were not really perfected. I guess they're only gonna get better and better, but some movies are just like, whoa, this looks very jarring. Fuck! That was closer than a close thing. He was right there. I didn't like that. Whew. My fave Finn has returned. Hi, Elvira. Welcome back. How's it going, lovely? Did you get everything done that you needed to do? Luke in The Mandalorian was 10 out of 10. Really? Luke CGI was nice. I can't remember which one it was, but I saw something and it had like Leia CGI. Was that Rogue Nation? Not Rogue Nation. What's it called? Rogue One? I don't know how I felt about that. I was like, yeah, I don't know. But did you get everything that you needed to, Elvie? Elvira. But I'm doing good, Lurkin. I'm feeling a lot better now. I was like a little bit of a sick boo the last like couple of days, but I'm recovered. I'm feeling nice and refreshed and ready to kick some ass. Get my shotty. You don't realize how close we were to getting hit twice in that section then. Is that all like the shotgun ammo I got? All right. Insanely close to getting hit is all I'm going to say. RE1 always seems to be the one that's like a little bit more inconsistent for me. And I don't know why, because it's the most consistent of games. You got your Death Island Steelbook without noticeable dents and sushi. That sounds like a bargain to me.
Rebecca, you're safe.
It's
I saw
Rebecca.
you in the garden. I've caught up with you at last.
Yeah, I still haven't watched Death Island. We got to watch that as well.
Don't go out alone.
Yes, sir.
On AI in general. It's just, it's a scary thought because it's going to be, it's just only going to get better and better and keep growing and growing. And when does this stop? At what point, like, are they, you know, the humans are just going to be obsolete?
As my subordinate, you have
Like,
wonderful
what,
talent.
I guess our jobs will be maintaining the robots? I don't know.
Like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with
Or the
Umbrella.
AIs.
What do you mean?
Since when have you been an Umbrella?
RE1 is a pain at times. Are you doing RE1 Classic or Remake, Urka?
You're wrong.
I submitted 5 runs to Team Hitless yesterday. Oosh. I bet they love me. Instead of submitting them one at a time, I just submitted like 5 in a row.
Situation has occurred.
Remake. You're doing Jill, right? You've done Chris and you're doing Jill now?
Biological weapon, polluting the entire lab.
Films made by AI is the future. Well, apparently, Evil Alex, listen to this. You know they're remaking Broken Sword, the game?
Killed them with your
I've
own
seen an
hands.
article where
Did you kill Enrico?
they've admitted that they use AI in it. I don't know if, like, it might need a bit of fact checking, but I'm pretty sure I saw that Revolution Software are using AI to help make the Broken Sword remake, and they said it would be impossible to do without AI because of like money and time and stuff, which bit weird, isn't it? But yeah, imagine like movies made by AI. It's literally, you're not going to know the difference between what's man-made and what's AI. Although AI is man-made. Indiana Jones 6 with AI Harrison Ford. Yeah, you're right. That's the thing, like, hasn't Bruce Willis signed over his likeness or something, or sold his likeness to a company or studio so they can pretty much like
Is this?
use CGI
That's
versions
right.
of him in movies?
This is the ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Chat GPT is fun. What's that, like a chatbot thing, is it? You love the tech, but AI is scary. It is scary, Zach.
This is your savior?
You're doing Jill.
You
Ooh.
say this failure
Haven't done Chris.
is your savior?
I'd say Chris maybe a little bit easier, but then I haven't said that his item slots, he hasn't got as
a failure or not.
he hasn't got as many. His knife slash is better than Jill's. Yo, and Zach Malone, thank you for the follow today. Appreciate you. Hollywood is fucked. Hollywood is fucked in many ways than one. Is Stella more info on? Is Stella Blade? I don't know anything about that.
Jill will join you too.
What games is everyone looking forward to in the next like year or couple of months or so.
Come this way.
I know Alan Wake is coming out pretty soon, and Starfield a lot of people are looking forward to. I'm excited for Broken Sword, man. There's a Broken Sword 6 and then Broken Sword 1 remake, but not a lot of people seem to know about those. Lies of P, Life of Pi.
Can't kill me.
Life of Pi, great game. Great movie. Starfield, yeah. I just hope it's not empty, you know? I just hope there's like some purpose to go into all these universes and galaxies and stuff. And it doesn't feel like it's just a monotonous task. I hope it's not another No Man's Sky, basically. You can't remember any games you're looking forward to. You're picky. Yeah, I'm kind of picky as well. Dr. Beth. Yeah, I know Doc loves Broken Sword. 10 out of 10, the Gamescom announcement got your PP going. Have you seen the announcement, though, Doc, about, like, they were talking about remaking the first game, but they're having to use AI for it? I don't know if that's, like, actually official, but I was reading about it. But either way, I'm hyped. Broken Sword is a really underrated franchise. Elvira's looking forward to FIFA.
Ha! It seems like this bulletproof jacket.
Starfield launches today. Oh,
I see.
who's playing Starfield then? In 30 FPS.
He is sleeping with the ultimate failure.
Myth of Wu-Tang, is that
Hurry
like
up. I want to get out
the
of
one
here.
after that other game that came out? Out of the Chinese sort of Dynasty Warriors Souls like game. I can't remember what it's called now. Broken Sword 1 gets a 4K background remaster. You know, and the good thing as well, Doc, is it's going to be coming to console
Rebecca?
as well as PC, so which means achievements. It means achievements, my bro.
A great deal of research on the Tyrant virus exists right here.
How am I feeling about the band they use? I like them. They're playing some concerts soon, aren't they? Are you going to see
We are
them?
already into it over our heads.
Yeah, I like them.
Rebecca, can you do it?
Yes,
Not a huge
sir.
fan, but
I'll
I
set
couldn't
up
name
a
like loads of
triggering
tracks or
system
albums,
for a
but I
bomb.
like some of the music.
Okay. Now we have a chance to escape. See
Really
you
made a
outside
genuinely
the
bad
house.
game for you at least. Well, I hope Starfield isn't the first one. Like, that's the thing. It seems like they've got a lot invested into this game. Also, was the Nintendo Direct yesterday? I think I missed it. I wanted to watch some Super Mario Wonder stuff. Wo Long, that's the one. Thank you, guys. And MCR's like, booty cheeks. Jurassic Park collection? Oh, I don't know anything about that. The song Paralyzed is stuck in your head. What's the song that I was listening to a lot when I was younger was I Caught Fire, I think it's called. Or something like that. I caught on fire and I'm melting in your eyes. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Doo-doo-dee-doo. I don't know. Another hack and slash. We don't know the names. You know what? I think they're making a Dynasty Warriors 10, by the way. I thought 9 killed off the franchise, but they thought, no, let's just make another one. Fuck it. Fuck it. And because the games are based off, like, historical stuff, they can't even, like, make a new story. It's the same story in every game, more or less. Yo, it's Sai. What's going on, man? Welcome in, Sai, you absolute legend. It's good to see you. Big shout-outs. Absolute amazing Resident Evil streamer. Resident Evil Outbreak Master. Every time I see you play Resident Evil Outbreak, I'm like, I want to get good at this game. I'm good, Sai. I'm good. I had like the last few days off because I was a little bit unwell, but I'm better now. So it's yeah, it's all good, and we're gonna get some good runs. Did you see my robbery, dude? See my Gravedigger robbing me? So we got a one-hit PB in the God run, but Gravedigger was like, no, I'm not gonna give you the run. Fucking cheated and tanked the acid round. Dynasty Warriors 9 was so bad it gave you cancer. I heard it's bad. I heard it's pretty bad. They tried to do the whole thing of like, oh, let's make it open world, and open world means better, doesn't it? If you've done absolutely everything possible with your game franchise, just make it open world, because I'll make it better. It's not always the case, I'm afraid. Does anyone here remember when Resident Evil Village was being teased and like kind of talked about, and people were saying, oh yeah, this is going to be an open world Resident Evil? Do you remember that? That Gravedigger fight. So it was the first encounter of Gravedigger, Sai, because I always shoot him 6 times with the acid to make him retreat, and then he's got less HP in the graveyard. But he's coming out of the wall, and every single time I shoot him with acid, he goes back into the hole. But for whatever reason, he didn't that one time. So unless I shot like a frame too early, the clip is stupid, man. I was very, very pissed. Resident Evil open world. Just support would be nice, with online support. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I was talking about this actually yesterday, I think, or the day before, thinking, well, if they did do a port, a remaster of Outbreak, would that essentially kill the online fan servers?
You're all right.
Because I know there's like a lot of passion and love that goes into Resident Evil Outbreak, and like the servers. Like Sai would know. Sai is very active in the Outbreak community.
Let's get out of here.
And I wonder if they brought like a port into like the mainstream consoles and PC and stuff, would that like sort of take over, and would that be the preferred way to play it, like with the people who currently, you know, use the fan servers? Would that be like a welcome addition? It's an interesting thought. RE Village is a modern day goat. I like Village. I think 7. I think I prefer 7 a little bit more, but they keep changing. I need to play Village some more. I thought Shadows of Rose was disappointing, but that's just me. We have a gator in our midst. Everyone hide. I'm scared.
The triggering system has now been activated. All researchers and guards.
How did I survive? How did I survive, Ali, is the question. You know? I mean, having said that, it's kind of a good like miracle that you did survive, because the amount of times like the gator hasn't survived on this stream. But yo, Ali, thank you so much for 25 months. A tier 2. Holy shite. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having an amazing day. And it was awesome to see you back live yesterday as well. I hope you had a very fun stream. Welcome in, Country Boy. Hello. Every time you see an Outbreak gameplay, you think, why didn't Capcom remake this? The game was very ahead of its time as well. It looks great to this day, I think. Alma, hello. You sexy horn dog. Hi, Alma. RE8 and RE4 are pretty open-ended. They're kind of like semi-open world, I'd say. My only reason you could think they would disband the fan servers would be if Capcom decided to finally re-release the game via the remaster and bring back the online function. Could like Capcom put like a cease and desist on the fan servers, or would they? Do you think they would just naturally just stop being used? But yeah. That's a thought I never had until like the other day. I was thinking, oh, I wonder what this would mean for the people who play Outbreak daily currently. Leave your gator alone. Oh, you love the shirt? Yeah, this is a pretty cool one. I had it for my birthday. The OG. Yeah, it's got the year 1996 on it. The year I was born, guys, okay? The year that your boy was born. This is why I wear it. To try and convince people that I'm actually not an old boomer. I was born in the mansion. I am Spencer's child. I'm Spencer's love child. Outbreak would benefit from a remake rather than a port. Its mechanics probably wouldn't go down well today. I mean, they can always do what they did with the RE1 remake, and like give it some form of more intuitive controls for newcomers. So not just tank controls, if you know what I mean. Yeah. It'd be a shame if they didn't like remaster it or anything, but at the same time, there are ways to play it. But if you don't have a console, then you're kind of fucked. What's that say? 1966 Oni to the Shadow Realm with you. Time to bully the gators. Let's go. Let's go. Where's that gator candy, actually? I'll show you now. Look at this. They're crocodiles. They're crocodiles, but for the sake of this demonstration, we're going to say they're gators. All right? So unfortunately, this gator is not going to survive right now. All right. Okay. So this one's for Ali. Thank you. Gone in one. Tastes very sus. That's what sus tastes like. It's a croc, yeah. Yeah, but it's you know, I'm gonna say it's an alligator. They just spelled alligator wrong on the packaging, okay? Damn, Snooky's gonna get cancelled. He's just tasting people. Damn. See you later, gator. Capcom seems to only do these cease and desist letters when they're remaking the game themselves. Yeah, didn't they shut down Code Veronica fan remake? So Capcom, give it to me now. Although that fan remake was hilarious. I remember watching Ali play it and she was fighting with Rodrigo and that was fucking hilarious. It was like GTA.
Chris, use it! Destroy the monsters with it!
Go on then, you cheap tart. Go on then. Will you take the rocket launcher? I think I'm going to take it. I'm going to point it in the direction of this guy. And boom! Done. Is that something new? Is what something new? These candies? These have been around since the dawn of time. They're about as old as the gator. Thank you for the GG. One down. One down. More suffering to come. I keep meaning to make the chat box smaller. No offense, guys. I do love you, but the chat box is too big. Thank you. There you go. Bye-bye, mansion. Bye-bye to my home. That was, I was released into this world in 1996. Yo, Elvira's got a 1x2. Holy shit. Elvira. I'm sure that PP could do several things, but blow up a mansion, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. You could blow up maybe like, I don't know, like an ant's home. If an ant had like a little house that it had made, maybe that. You know, that's the only thing I can think of. A blood vessel. A maggot's eyelash. Bum, bum. Feel like the ant would be it. Yo, ants are pretty like determined and hardworking. I saw this like video on TikTok of a prank that someone did on an ant, which I didn't know how I felt about it. They got this big piece of food or something, and they have it like in front of these worker ants. And so what happens then is the worker ants will go back to their little ant cave or wherever it is, ant's nest, and the rest of the worker ants come out to carry this big piece of food that someone's put on the ground. But what happens is when these ants turn around, this person replaces the big piece of food with a tiny little crumb. So when all these ants come out, it's just like this tiny little crumb that they gotta carry back. And I'm thinking to myself, I was reading the comments, I was thinking, those ants are gonna get like in trouble more than likely. There's a lot of intelligence that goes on in ant colonies and stuff. You know, and they wouldn't take that lightly. The ant is getting bullied for lying. The ant that cried wolf. Just wait 2 weeks to blow something up. True. That was quite a good run. I think well, obviously we had 2 resets at the start, but I always seem to do that on Chris for whatever reason. Chris always seems to be like kind of reset heavy at the start because I'm kind of maybe getting into the stream Chat is distracting me. Chat's making me take hits. But yeah, guys, thank you so much again. We have officially passed 2,300 followers on Twitch, which I think is absolutely incredible. So much love, guys. Thank you to each and every one of you. Legends. The cunt that cried wolf. Never would I have thought that we'd have this many peeps with that sus type of, you know, mentality to go and follow this Welsh guy. You're all sus, guys, and I love it. Ah, good gracious, right. We'll get ready to see Joji now, and then we'll turn on RE2. Resident Evil Pooh. Keeping an eye on me to protect the sheep. Well, you didn't do a good job of that on my birthday, did you, Chris? There was no sheep protection going on here. That sheep was exposed to the whole internet. Hour and 17. Yo. No, I did it slower than last time. Last time I did it in like an hour and 9, and it was like, it ended up being 69 minutes, which was very nice. Yeah, I did it slower that time. I think I'm going to blame Chris for the Dragon Ball Evolution slander talk. Ugh, I still feel like really sick when I think of that. Dragon Ball Evolution. Bada